In many societies, crime is judged not only by the act itself, but also by the social status of the person committing it. In Nigeria, a troubling pattern often emerges: the harsh condemnation of small thieves, while large-scale looters of public wealth are celebrated, protected, or even rewarded. This contradiction reveals deep structural and cultural issues within the country's political, economic, and moral systems. Across Nigeria, petty thefts such as stealing food, a phone, or small sums of money often attracts immediate and brutal public reaction. Street justice, commonly called jungle justice, has led to cases where suspected pickpockets or minor offenders are beaten, publicly humiliated, or even killed by angry mobs. These individuals are typically poor, unemployed youths, or people pushed into desperation by economic hardship. Society labels them criminals without hesitation. Communities quickly unite to punish them because their crimes are visible and direct. When someone steals from a market stall or a neighbor's house, the damage is immediate and personal. As a result, the public outrage is intense and swift. In contrast, those who steal on a much larger scale, politicians, government officials, and powerful elites who embezzle public funds often face far less social condemnation. Billions of naira meant for infrastructure, healthcare, education, and social welfare disappear through corruption. Yet many of those responsible continue to enjoy respect, titles, and political influence. Rather than being ostracized, some are celebrated when they return to their communities. They sponsor festivals, donate money to churches and mosques, build mansions, and distribute cash during elections. These acts create a facade of generosity that can overshadow the origins of their wealth. In some cases, they are even awarded chieftaincy titles and praised as successful sons of their communities. Several factors help sustain this paradox. First is the normalization of corruption within political culture. Decades of weak accountability and ineffective institutions have allowed powerful individuals to evade consequences. When the legal system fails to punish large-scale corruption consistently, public perception shifts. Grand theft becomes seen as a normal part of politics. Second is the influence of poverty and patronage. Many communities depend on wealthy political figures for financial assistance. Even if people suspect that a politician's wealth was obtained illegally, they may still support that person because he provides jobs, school fees, or community projects. Third is the distance between the crime and its victims. When a politician steals public funds, the damage is dispersed across millions of citizens and across time. The effects: poor roads, underfunded hospitals, failing schools are real but less immediately visible than a stolen wallet. This double standard has serious consequences. It erodes trust in public institutions and weakens the moral foundation of society. When young people observe that petty thieves are punished while large-scale looters thrive, they may conclude that success depends not on integrity but on power and connections. Moreover, the long-term damage caused by grand corruption is far greater than petty theft. The diversion of public resources slows development, deepens poverty, and undermines democratic governance. A single corrupt contract can deprive entire communities of essential services for years. Addressing this problem requires both institutional and cultural transformation. Stronger anti-corruption agencies, transparent governance, and an independent judiciary are essential to ensure that powerful offenders face real consequences. At the same time, society must shift its moral compass, refusing to glorify wealth whose origins are questionable. Communities, religious institutions, civil society, and the media all have roles to play in reshaping public attitudes. Celebrating integrity, demanding accountability, And educating citizens about the true cost of corruption can help challenge the culture that praises big thieves while demonizing small ones. The Nigerian experience illustrates a broader global problem. Societies often punish the crimes of the powerless, while tolerating or rewarding the crimes of the powerful, until the same moral and legal standards apply to everyone, whether a street pickpocket or a high-ranking official. The fight against corruption will remain incomplete. Real justice begins when society recognizes that the biggest thieves are not those who steal from pockets, but those who steal from the future of an entire nation.